Hey guys, and welcome back to TEW. If you missed the last episode, this was our last event. Show history. Should make sure it is this one. That is March, yeah. So we had Tom Brandy defeat Vito Lagracio. Brian Clark dominated Eddie Roche. We had Lisa Moretti defeat Cheryl Russa. We then had her cut promo. We had the Eliminators squash Tommy Seba and Ray Stevens. We then had Woman hype them up. And then the All-Star team, which is Chris Candido and Sean Morley, defeated Jerry Lynn and the Patriot, thanks to some outside interference from Todd. Can't remember his surname. He's the one in a rivalry with our boy, the Patriot. Now, what was his name? Todd Olson. There we go. Unfortunately, one of our top stars, Jeannie Masson, is going to be disappearing to take an acting assignment. So, doesn't say on there. Okay. I was hoping it would let us know when she's off, but it doesn't. I guess for now we'll just keep going. The Patriot is major. Why is he very angry? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's give him some money. 4,000. It's going to be expensive, but he's still angry. Oh man, you're killing me, Patriot. You're killing me. I'll take him being annoyed. That's fine. I can work with that. I can work with him being annoyed. How are the Eliminators getting on with popularity? 18 in the Northwest now for Cronus. Okay. Perry Saturn is now on 17. Is Woman gaining anything from this? I mean, she's already very, very over, actually, so... Okay, how is Todd Olson getting on? At 12? He's getting there. The Patriot in the North... Where? North 17? Oh. It's interesting how he's not over in the two areas we're in. That's very, very interesting. What was his popularity started at? No, it didn't drop. Interesting. It's just, if anything, it has been getting better. He's just not known in these areas. That's very good to know. Okay, well, let's skip ahead a little bit and we'll continue with our quest. Okay, Fantasia, who is actually on our roster, could be on her way out of the LIWA after giving an interview to a local newspaper in which she was highly critical of the running of the promotion. The interview, published yesterday, will certainly not endear her to her fellow LIWA workers. Oof. Okay, the Wimbledon World Championship Wrestling. Sting defeated Rick Rude in a cage match for the WCW United States Heavyweight title. Big Van Vader defeated Dallas Page. Big Josh defeated Steve Austin. Matt Bourne, that's it, yeah. Jushin Thunder Liger and Brian Pillman defeated... Oh, and Tom Zank defeated the Honky Tonk Man and Treachery. The Honky Tonk Man. Oh, no. Why would you do that to yourselves, WCW? Why? Dustin Rhodes defeated the Italian Stallion. And Larry Sabisco defeats Sonny Trout. How old is Larry Sabisco here? 38. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's push forward. Our show is tomorrow. Okay. So our last show was held in the Northwest. So we need to go back to the Midwest. Try and boost this popularity. Because these are the two locations we can get a TV show. So let's keep boosting this up. Northwest, we are gaining popularity. We're on 12 now. We started on 10. So we're getting there. It just is very, very, very small steps, but we can do it. Now, we have some incidents. Tom Brandy and the Patriot. Tom Brandy was antagonizing the Patriot so much that a fight broke out and they had to be pulled apart. As his employee, now have to choose how to deal with Tom Brandy. We'll find him. Tom Brandy's unhappy, Patriot's pleased. Good. And then Scorpio Jr. is brought backstage before the wrestlers' court, accused of forgetting to shake another worker's hand when entering the locker room. The judge, Ray Stevens, found him guilty, sentenced him to buy drinks for everyone after the show. Okay, well, Scorpio Jr. Who's irritated? Patriot, Scorpio Jr. Oh gosh. Loads of people. Okay, well, that's not good. Got some unhappy campers. Right, as always, we have the Eliminators. They will be on the show for sure. We need some faces, though, for them to dominate. I'm thinking Ray Stevens. And Steve Simpson? Yeah, maybe Calypso Jim, actually. Let's do Calypso Jim. Get him on the show since he's annoyed. We will put these guys in a storytelling match. Because I don't think that Calypso Jim and Ray Stevens can steal the show, to be honest. Yeah, but we're gonna have them dominate. And I think what we'll do here is we will, instead of having women hype them, we'll have women come out, start cutting a promo on the Eliminators being amazing. And then we'll have Ray Stevens come out, along with Calypso Jim, and sort of cut her off. Let's do that. Because we can give that a bit more promo time, so we'll give that 6 minutes. Yeah, I like that. I think that's good. And that can be our second match. We are going to need a more flashy match because of this. I think that comes down to our boy Jerry Lynn. So we'll get Jerry Lynn. I'm thinking Scorpio Jr. Flashing, yeah. Those guys can be in the main event. Go 12 minutes. Jerry Lynn in a high spots match. And we're having Jerry Lynn take the win for sure. Now, in our opening contest, I would like Hideki, because we've not used Hideki in a while. He's going to open the show. I'm thinking against Tom Stone. Yeah. So we'll do Hideki versus Tom Stone. They can work the crowd. This will build up Hideki. We'll give Brian Clark the night off. He can work the next event. So Hideki will open the show. We'll then have women come out with the Eliminators. They can wrestle a match against Ray Stevens, Calypso Jim. Jerry Lynn and Scorpio Jr. are going to main event. Let's get the ladies wrestling. We'll put Terry Power and Jeannie Besson. These guys are going to steal the show. These are my two biggest players in the game, apparently. These are my top heel, my top face of the company. So have them come out. We'll also have those two have a promo together. Let's see how they do on the mic. Terry and Jeannie. Like that. And I need to book one more match. Now, who do we want wrestling? Who have I not used? Todd Olson. To build him up, can take on Steve Simpson. Yeah. Come on, Todd. Get your Steve Simpson extremely happy. Steve Simpson will be fine. He's not going to be with the company for long. How's that looking? No issues, just apart from commentators, but we don't need commentators because we haven't got any TV shows. Okay, so Deaky's going to open the show with Tom Stone. We're not working on the Mr. USA storyline, which is the Patriot and Todd Olson, but I don't think that matters. I think what we'll do is we'll split the shows. We'll have one show have them on, and one show not. And I think we'll have it be the Northwest. So, Hideki had a 29, Thompson had a 34. I'm assuming most of that's going to be Hideki's popularity. I can't click on it from here, but I can't imagine he's very popular in this country yet. Oh, 24. Okay. Not amazing. No road agents notes. Okay. Okay, then they went out there. John Cronin is still even a storytelling in match, putting on bigger performances than Perry Saturn. Interesting. John Cronin was seething after the match, upset that Calypso Jim almost injured him. Oof. Great. Well, Calypso Jim will be gone soon, I promise. Todd Olson put on a 35. Steve Simpson put on a 36, and Todd Olson was off his game. That's promising, actually. 35 promo. Cool. The ladies put on a killer match. Got the show buzzing. Or got the crowd buzzing. For Jerry Lynn to get 47. Oh, look at that. Jerry Lynn and Scorpio Jr. have a great chemistry. I love it. Well, hell yeah. Jerry, you're amazing. John, you did amazing. I need to praise someone else. Who should we praise? Let's praise Todd Olson. He's actually been rising up recently. Was happy, seemed pleased. Excellent. Well, let's move on. Check out what else happened. Okay, Ray Stevens has left CCW. TEW. He only had a certain amount of dates on his contract anyway. I wouldn't mind bringing him in as a road agent, to be honest, long term. How expensive was he? 290, so he isn't cheap, but I do think he's worth bringing in. I really do think he's worth bringing in. Who was he tag team with? Nick Bockwinkel and Jimmy Snuka. Ooh. Well, okay then. Man, I feel like we bring him in, you know. Let's do it. You're only going to do events and ATV shows. You're going to job. Pass the torch. Okay. I'll give you an extra $10 to do the job for people. That's fine. There you go. That was basically all the news, apart from the US economy is growing. So that's cool. What do we have in here? Ace Steel has returned. Awesome. Ray Stevens. Geraldine doesn't get it, in my opinion. Oof. I wish I would have read that before. Jerry Lynn gets it. It's Jerry Lynn. Look at him. How can you say Jerry Lynn doesn't get it? That hurts my soul, buddy. That hurts my soul. But we do have Ace Steelback, who's only 19, so he's got a lot of potential, hopefully. Hopefully. Lisa Moretti is now our franchise player. Well, that's cool. That's because she's so over it in the Northwest. Okay. And Chris Candido and Steve Deebs are... We're going to build Candido. 100% we're building Candido. Simon Diamond's been amazing. Yeah, we've got a lot of good stars ready to be built here. Okay, we can sign Ray Stevens, so let's get him in. There we go. He's going to help put over the next wave of talent. So let's continue pushing forward. Oh, ECW Philadelphia show. You know what, let's check this out quick. Let's see what happened in the ECW Philadelphia show. Ivan Koloff defeated King Koala. Mr. Sandman defeated Salvador Bellomo. Tony Stetson, JT Smith and Larry Winters defeated Crybaby Waldo and the Pitbulls. Johnny Hotbody defeated Stevie Richards. Been interviewing Mr. Sandman. DC Drake defeated Jimmy Janetti. Who the hell's Jimmy Janetti? No idea. But he's young, so maybe we could try and bring him in. Put him on the shortlist, see if he's any good. King Koala got the upper hand in a backstage short with JT Smith. I also don't recognise this dude. Man, ECW, because we on the channel are watching ECW from 1994. 2 years prior, ECW is at a very, very different place. Rick Rude just won the WCW World Heavyweight title for the first time and became champion by defeating Lex Luger. Oh, well, hell yeah. What else happened on that show? Steamboat and Rose defeated Brian Pillman and Tom Zank by DQ. Ooh, in a match that had been for the WCW World Tag Team titles. The Dangerous Alliance of Larry Zbyszko and Arn Anderson defeated Barry Windham and Jushin Thunder Liger. Tully Blanchard defeated the Italian Stallion. Big Josh and the Steiner Brothers defeated the Diamond Mine. Okay. Diamond Dallas Page, Vinny Vegas, and the Diamond Stud. What a stable that is. Just what a match in general. Look at the bloody potential. Insane. Dick Slater defeated Sonny Trout. And then we just had a couple of pre-show matches. Oh, Rick Rude attacked Sting by the crowd. Awesome. What's in our news? Sean Morley now lives in the Northwest. Hallelujah. Thank you, Sean Morley. Oh, and we lost 10 grand because I gave the Patriot a bunch of money. But yeah, we are gaining some momentum, so we're getting there. It's just so slow. Hot Property Shawn Michaels. I mean, obviously. Obviously, Shawn Michaels is a hot property. How old is he at this point? Only 26. Yeah, he's going to be a massive star. Absolutely massive. What's his match history like? Is he in a tag team with Ric Flair? He's in a stable, the Divinity. Oh, we're going to have to check that out. Hang on. Danny Boy Collins, yeah, we're not interested in you. My merchandise has gone up though, that's awesome. But more importantly, WWF. Please tell me I can see it from here. View profile, stables. Okay, Subversion is Macho Man, Roddy Piper, the Road Warriors, and Miss Elizabeth. Okay. Splinter is Jake the Snake, the Mountie, Rick the Model Martel, and the Beverly Brothers. That is a weird faction. The Divinity. Holy hell. Ric Flair, Bret Hart, the Nasty Boys, Shawn Michaels, and Mr. Perfect. That's a crazy stable. Absolutely crazy. I mean, fair play. Does WCW have any stables going? Um, Stables. I was just okay. So no. All right. Well, let's continue. Okay, so there's no interesting news there. We are at the beginning of the next month. What is this? Oh wow, 65. Who wrestled in that? Tom Van Murk. It's a Dutch wrestler. He's also an MMA fight, MMA fighter, and Akira Medea. Ah, well, okay then. Good for them, I suppose. Good for them. They put it in Korakuen Hall. Well, that is the beginning of the next month. We don't really have any big news here, to be honest. A couple of people with morale issues, so we are going to have to work on that. But that's not a big issue. Genie Mason's leaving in 42 days, so that's also not a big issue. But yeah, I think that is the end of this episode. So if you enjoyed, please drop a like. Helps us amazingly. If you're new and you're not subscribed, you'd like to, that'd also be amazing. And hopefully, we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.